Okay, kids, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to MLA a paper or how to at least write an essay with MLA format. So the first thing is, under formatting right here, you have text, paragraph, styles, align and indentations, and bullets and numberings and headers and footers. We'll go over headers and footers in a little while. And then the page numbers and the orientation. Now, on orientation, okay, the whole document, okay, if we hit OK, it's already going to come out to 1 inch. So your normal view, unless you've changed this, should be fine. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is type your name. So your name goes here, your name, okay? And then we're going to hit the button down here, and we have to go down 2 spaces. And, let's start with this. You always need Times New Roman. And so if you don't see it on here, we can scroll down to Times New Roman right here, and we need 12-point font, okay? So I'm going to have to go back over this, and I'm going to have to go down to Times New Roman and change it to 12-point font. All right. The next thing that you always do is you do the professor. So it's Mr. Borden. If you put my first name, I guess that's acceptable. I saw it by MLA standards. The next thing you do is your class. So in this case, we just put living earth. Okay. And so I'm giving you an example. You wouldn't put class, but that's the other thing. All right. The last thing is you put your date. And the date has to usually be like today is, we're going to put 22 February 2023. And that's the format that it uses. It's just weird that it uses this kind of format. All right, we're going to do our headers last so I can show that to you. When I hit the enter bar, okay, I go down to here. I'm going to go down 2 spaces. And now I'm going to put insert. And I'm going to, no, I'm not going to insert it. I'm going to put alignment and detail. And I'm going to hit center this time. And that's where my topic goes. Okay. So I put my topic right here. And then I go down 2 spaces and I'm going to go back now to format. And I'm going to hit line space. I'm sorry, align and I want to go left now. So once I've done that, I really want to stay on the left-hand side. Okay. But anytime you start a new paragraph, you have to hit the tab bar, which gets you to 5 spaces in. Now I can begin my essay. Okay. And I go blank, 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 blank. All right. So that's one thing. Okay. At the very bottom on your next page, so let's say I get to the bottom of the page and I go, let's go down to the bottom of the page. And I'm on my last page. I'm going to have to do a works cited. Now, I want to do that on a whole separate page. So am I on a whole separate page? There's work. How about if I type it right? Work cited. And underneath here, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go format. I'm going to go left side. So we always want to go on the left side. And this one does not necessarily have to be indented. Double click the very top so I can get the HTTPS. I'm going to hit Control C. And now when I go back to my document, I'm going to go over here to tools. I'm going to go to citations. And on the right-hand side, we're going to hit add citation. And it's not a book, it's a website. And I'm going to put the URL here. And I'm going to paste it into there. And I'm going to hit search. And it's going to find it for me. May take a second or two. I'm going to hit continue. And when I hit continue, okay, I'm going to add my citation source. And it'll add it right to your paper. So where did it add it? Maybe down here. Did it add it? Insert works cited here. And I'm going to hit insert works cited. There it is. And so it had already type cited and it did it for you. So we really don't even need this. We just needed that up. So that's the first way I did that. You notice it wasn't numbered. All right, so I need 3 of those. Now, the other thing is, if we're doing a paper and I want to do cite it inside there, because I'm going to use some of their, let's say the edible glass in this one. I'm going to write according to, and I'm going to put, in this case, we're looking at it, we could put the website, or we could put the last name of the author. Now I'm going to put Taylor, because that's the last name of the author. And this was written in 2019. So I'm going to hit parentheses 2019. Okay. I'm going to put a comma and I'm going to put a question mark. I mean, a parentheses at the very top so that I know that that's doing it. I'm going to finish whenever I'm done, okay, with using their data with another one and a period. Okay, so that's how we're going to cite in text, and we're going to cite it down below. All right, the last thing that we need is a footer or a header. So at the very top up here, I'm going to go to format, and it says headers and footers, and it shows where the headers or footers are. Okay, and we're going to hit apply. Now, when I come up to the top over here and I go, I think tools will do this for me. No, let's go back to headers and footers. All right, so I'm going to put page number right here. Show on first page, header, start at page 1, and I'm going to hit apply. Now, when I do that, that's fine, but I'm going to have to hit space twice, I think. Whoops, no, let's go back. Damn. All right, and before this, I'm going to put my last name, B-O-R-D-E-N. Now it's done. Okay, and that's it. That's all we do. So now I put that in there, and I hit options. Okay, and that's it. So I'm going to now go back to my document. So I'm going to go file. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my document. It says different first page. No, we don't. We don't want that. So my options are, we've already done that. All right, so can I go back to my document? And as soon as I do that, it does keep it on there. So it's going to be board 1, and then board 2 is already right here on the second page. So we already have that done. That's MLA format, and that's fairly easy, kids.